Hello people of YouTube, tis I, the Crimson Assassin, back to yet another top 10 list. And today, we're going to be doing a different kind of little top 10 list, I would say. People speculate out there that I really don't like English dubs. Well, that's a big lie, because considering the fact that I made an entire list of English dub that I recommend you watch over the sub. In fact, I recommend you go check out that list. But what makes a good English dub so good was the acting themselves. Not the anime, but the acting. I mean, sure, the anime is great and all, but the voice acting of the anime is what sets it apart from everything else. Now, I compiled the two top 10 lists. I'll do this one today and another one tomorrow. These are the top 10 best English dub voice actresses. You know what they say, ladies first. The reason why I'm going to do, these two separate is because there's just so many voice actors and actresses that I just want to mention. So, I thought, by all means, I shall do a top 10 list dedicated to the female voice actresses. Now, I have a few honorable mentions. Honorable mentions goes to Erica Mendez and Cristina Valdez. Erica Mendez, she did the voice for Ryuko from Kill la Kill, and she's also doing Aladdin from Magi. Those are basically the two that stand out the most. And you got Cristina Valenzuela, who did Homura from Puella Magia and Madoka Magica. Now, the reason why I didn't really put these two on the list was because, one, Erica Mendez hasn't been really in a lot of animes, and so has Cristina Valdez. Although her performance in Puella Magia and Madoka Magica is flawless. With that being said and done, let's get on with the actual list. Now, I just want to let you and everyone know, this is my opinion, but I would like to hear your thoughts on who is your favorite female voice actress. Okay, we're going with ladies. Ladies first, guys. Okay, don't worry. I have an entire separate list for the guys later. Number 10, we got Laura Bailey. Laura Bailey, she's really well known for the voice of Maka from Soul Eater. And what I really just love about Laura Bailey, it's just Maka herself. She does a bang-up job as Maka, and the fact that she can capture her essence, that she's like that studious bookworm type character. I just really liked her as a voice actress, and her and Travis Willingham had a little thing going on. Laura Bailey, I believe, also did Lust from Full Metal Alchemist, which is also really good. And plus, she had appeared in a couple video games too, like The Wolf Among Us. Number 9, we got Brittany Karbowski, or Karbowski. Whatever. I think of Kyle from South Park when I think of, Karbowski. But anyway, she is well known for her role as Yuki from Is This a Zombie? And she's also really well known for her role as Icarus from Heaven's Lost Property. I like the certain roles that Brittany has done over the past couple years, like Yuki and Icarus from Heaven's Lost Property. Now, the reason why she's basically so low on this list, basically, was because those are really the only two animes I really known from her. And don't get me wrong, she's a terrific voice actress, but I haven't seen a lot of animes when she's doing a lot of her roles. But don't worry, I plan on watching a certain Magical Index one day, so we'll get into that soon, because I hear she does a banged up job. But anyway, Brittany Karbowski is really good, and I do recommend you check out Is This a Zombie and Heaven's Lost Property, both in English dubbed. Next we have another well-known famous voice actress, Alexis Tipton. Well known for her role as, I believe it was Sunseto from My Bride's a Mermaid. Also, she has appeared in also a numerous amount of animes like My Bride's a Mermaid, Sekirei, Rosario Plus Vampire. I mean, the list goes on with this chick, unlike a few certain other people, which we'll get into later. I really like her certain roles. I loved her as Sun. She is a perfect role for Sunseto. Not only the fact that she's also well known for her role as Sun, but has her other characters as well. She can really capture that Kujure type character, which is really nice. That calm, cool, collective type character. I really loved her. Not to mention, she's pretty cute. Next, we have Trina Nishimura. Trina is well known for her role as Sunohara from another character from Heaven's Lost Property. She's also well known for her awesome role as Akira from School Rumble. Just to name a few. I mean, she's a terrific voice actor, and she could definitely pull off the supporting role. What I also really liked and fascinated about this girl was that her characters herself. Aiko from Baka and Test is a case where she's like that perfect little tease character. She has a banged up job as both Sunohara and Akira. And don't get me started with Akira. She's my all-time favorite character from School Rumble. I really found her as an interesting voice actress. Not to say that other voice actors from School Rumble stand out to me the most, but that's all it said. Her role as multiple other characters, I believe she was in Steins Gate, which I hear is pretty good, and that's all I can say. I mean, good job, Trina. Next, we have Lindsay Sedell. Today, one character in particular that Miss Lindsay Sedell did, she did, or she is currently still doing, Nagisa from Assassination Classroom, the next new hyped anime, which, trust me, it deserves all the hype it gets. I guess what I could really say about her is that she could definitely pull off a male role. I mean, just give her like a childish-looking main character, and I am terribly sorry for the noise outside my house. There's just a lot of... I have my window open. You haven't seen that video. But anyway, what I really just like about her voice acting was because she could definitely pull off a male role. And not to mention, she's really doing a well done job as Nagisa from Assassination Classroom. She was also doing Romeo from Fairy Tail, and a few other characters, like she was the 5th diary owner from Mirai Nikki, which is awesome. That kid was fucking scary. Next, we have Miss Caitlin Glass. The one role that comes into mind when I think of Caitlin Glass is Yakumo from School Rumble. The only reason why I know that she's done that role because the Black Critic guy mentions her a lot. Because how much of the undying love for Yakumo and her voice actress. The one other thing I can really say about Caitlin Glass is that she's that calm, soothing. She's the kudere of the entire show. She could pull off a good supporting role. I really do like her as a voice actress and as a character in an actual anime herself. She's doing a well done job. And keep up the good work, Miss Glass. Number 4, we got Michelle Ruff. One of her biggest roles that Miss Michelle Ruff has done is Rukia from Bleach, Yoko, and Yoko from Gurren Lagann. She's another one of those awesome, beat-up, badass of a main character. I love Rukia, and her voice acting for her is well done. I also loved her as Yoko. I mean, hell, Gurren Lagann, we go on all day talking about that. I really do enjoy Michelle Ruff's voice acting. Another well done job. Next up, we got Lucy Christian. Now, Lucy Christian's always a hit or miss for me because she has done good English dubs, but she's also done pretty not so good English dubs. I'll be honest, okay? Princess Tutu. The fuck. But what I really can support about Lucy Christian is that her role in Air. Now, I said this in the Air review, and I'll say it again here, but Haruko, voiced by Lucy Christian, is probably the best Lucy Christian role I've ever seen. And not to mention, she's also done Honey Senpai from Ouran High School Host Club. But her role as Haruko made it feel so realistic, so real. I really felt a sense of realism coming from her. Haruko is just a banged up job, and Lucy Christian does all the work. Not to mention her role as Nami from One Piece, which, let's be honest, she's also doing a well done job as her. Although, I do kind of question the few certain roles that Funimation has done for One Piece, but I digress. She's still well done voice actress. Yeah, working for, and and she's awesome, dude. I love her as a character. Her role as Horiko, banged up job, and I just love it. Oh, she's awesome. I liked her. Not as awesome as our number 2 choice. We got Colleen Clinkenbeard. Now this girl, she can pull off a male role. I'll be honest with you guys. I think of her as Luffy, and I'm thinking, no way, she can't pull Luffy. She cannot pull Luffy, that bombastic, just completely oblivious, shoot first, ask questions later, goes head first in Luffy. But then I got to see her. And she's doing a banged up job. She could definitely pull off a male role perfectly. Ladies, if you want to do male roles, just think of Colleen Clinkenbeard. Because this girl knows it. She can pull it off any day of the week and not a single fuck will be given that day. Not to mention her role as Urza from Fairy Tail, which I also can question Fairy Tail's choices of English voice acting. But I digress again. I fucking love her as Urza. I think she's the perfect role for Urza. I really liked her. And my number 1 choice probably goes without saying. I mean, I think Dragon Slayer must have called her from a mile away. Monica Rial. This chick is everywhere, guys. I mean, there has not been yet a single English dub that I have watched, besides maybe Berserk, Inuyasha, and a few others, that I have not yet seen her featured in. 95% of all English dubs probably has her in it. Not only is she one of the most famous, but she has done a shit ton of English dubs. And if we were to just name them all, we'll be here all night. Just to name a few that comes off the top of my head. May Pang from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Yukari from Rosario Plus Vampire. She was that blue-haired girl from Heaven's Lost Property. I forgot that chick's name again. Blech. That Kudere, I think Dragon Slayer may pinpoint that out. She's that green-haired girl from Assassination Classroom. There is a lot. We'll be here all night just talking about her. I just love her. And besides, I mean, the girl's kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. She could definitely pull off that squeaky, girly, voices type character. I mean, trust me, she's done it all. To Sundays, to she's doing the Yandere. She's gonna be doing Rize from Tokyo Ghoul, which, God. She's even done a Kudere. Even a Tsundere. This girl has done it all. What more needs to be said about Monica Rial that hasn't already been said about her? Terrific voice actress, and the fact that she's been on almost every single English dub. I shit you not. There has not been a single English dub out there that I have not seen her in. Besides, Code Geass and Berserk and some other few. But that's actually a rare treat. All in all, I do appreciate every single voice actress involved in this thing. And believe it or not, this wasn't really going in any particular order, but I hope you guys know, and those anime I mentioned that in English, I do recommend you watch, except maybe probably One Piece and Fairy Tail. Either way, I digress, and that's my top 10 list. Pretty straightforward, right? Alright, until then, people, this is the Crimson Assassin, and I am signing out. Goodbye.